Trayvon Diggs, who's been stepping up to challenges all season, now at 8 interceptions. It's the Falcons and the Commanders, and it's coming up next.
We are just inside the Beltway, 2 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and CD, you look at Washington coming into play here. But their run game has proven superior so far this season, but that could change this week because now they face the best defensive front in the NFL. It won't be easy for them, Charles, to let that ground game do the heavy lifting like they usually do.
I think you're right about that, and I'll guarantee they have a backup plan in place. I also don't think they want to shy away from what they do best.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, who burst onto the scene back in 2016 as the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, and now in his 7th NFL campaign.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Dak going to start out going to the air. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Prescott. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Prescott on first down. Right back to Njoku. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second down, Gaskin. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Myles Gaskin. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the
Love you too, Brad. Be safe, Mal.
Pick up there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. From out of the backfield, it's Myles Gaskin with a catch. Touchdown, Washington. Myles Gaskin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. What's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 points.
No, I closed it because Baby D kept going in the bathroom.
Watson now on 1st and 10. And his throw here is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Faking the give. Now Watson. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The Falcons at 6 and 5 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with ETN. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10.
A little bit.
And the Falcons are going to have
Little Key, get her some juice.
The tackle is made at about the 5. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with ETN. They'll say no gain on the play. And
You don't gotta ask him like that.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A strong run. He gets it, especially when the China shot.
And none of us ever want to confront that ball in any China shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket.
Yo.
And that package sheets on my bed. Oh, bitch, bring me a sheet. It don't even matter, bro. I'm sorry, I can't walk back in there.
All right.
Nyla. Steve, you want peanut butter jelly sandwich?
He's making the sandwich down. You make.
He didn't have the sandwich.
Girl. Hey, that's it. Sit. Sit. Okay. Wait. And make sure you clean your mess up, little Keith.
Fails, hand it to this big back, and let it
Make sure you clean your mess up.
Yes, sir.
You see one of those dishes in there, so wash your dish.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here.
Either before you eat or after you eat, whichever one you want to do.
And that'll carry over.
All you do, one or the other.
For a touchback. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those hit fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
Prescott. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
What's up? You do it every time. Every time your father leaves, you start asking me stuff. Exactly. Stop what you doing. Go in there and wait till your sister get out the bathroom, and she gonna do what she needs you to do.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Prescott. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On the counter is Gaskin.
Not
much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Oh, my God.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. 2 first half. Now for Dak Prescott. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right? Because I'm not as skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
He's going to get this complete to Gaskin. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Quick slant to Crowder. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Prescott to throw it. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this from the parking lot, from an even 70 yards out. And And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Chill out. Move. Oh, chill out. She look like she don't want to play. God, man.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. No run back here.
Hey, Nyla.
And we will start.
Leave the dog alone and show him why me bothered.
Ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. After the sack on 1st down, Watson, he completes it to Beckham. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. ETN will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it's a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Al Woods breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Gaskin underneath. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no return possible here.
Give her some tissue, Cassidy.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worse for this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Watson. Then bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. On 1st down, Watson. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The second in the NFL of interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break up the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, it's Watson. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Patterson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Prescott. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And brought down there by Taylor Rapp. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Another tote for ETN. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Now Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. First and 10, it's Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for Washington.
Just throw the train. Triangle wide open. Then I could have waited. Wasn't able to come wide open.
Wants to try to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 7, 46 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Watson to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
Gaskin again on second down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Falcons ready to take over. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
If we go back to the last series, remember, their coverage allowed them to get a turnover in the last drive, a takeaway, and that helped contribute to a sack on this one. I think maybe his quarterback's a little bit hesitant. Last time he turned it over, now he sees his zone coverage a little bit slow to get rid of the football.
One last throw here for Watson. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. But what